What's good, friends? Welcome to another edition of Q&A with Dr. K. Listen, I am so very excited today because I have a treat in store for you. Now, if you have not had the opportunity to meet me, I am Dr. Crystal Cunningham, clinical pharmacist, transformational curl care specialist, and the founder of Bold's Culture Beauty. And y'all, it is my mission to help you save time, build confidence, and make natural hair care easy. Now, one thing I've learned on this natural hair journey is that struggle is not a given. And so Q&A with Dr. Crystal is part of my mission to pay it forward, to give you the tools, support, and access you need to really take your power back on this natural journey. And so I have learned, good morning, I have learned that a lot of us have similar questions, a lot of us have had similar experiences, a lot of us have had similar struggles. And so my mission is to simply help you make natural hair care easy. And so today, I am super excited to bring my friend on. Listen, some of y'all have been asking me questions that are not hair care related, right? Some of y'all have been asking me about the skin. And so I am super excited to bring on my friend so we can get into some skincare, y'all. I love this person. I can honestly say that she is my friend. We worked together, which was oddly enough, we didn't even talk that much at work, but we worked together, and she came through, y'all, for me in a clutch when I was working with another company. And y'all, when I tell you she's a godsend, she has definitely been a godsend. Now I'm trying to figure out how to add her on so that we can get into this curly conversation. And as always, curl friends, we are not only going to talk about just hair care. If you have hair care questions, make sure you drop them in the comments, because I want to be able to help you as much as possible get to a place where you are more comfortable and confident on your natural hair journey. And so I'm working on it, y'all. I think, Ashley, if you're on here, maybe request to join. I can't. Oh, wait, no. What does this do? Oh, here we go. Y'all, excuse me. I didn't know what I was doing. So. Got it. So I did drop an invite. If she sees it, hopefully she'll be coming up soon. But in the meantime, curl friends, if you have questions about natural hair care, go ahead and drop them. Yay! She's here. Go ahead and drop them in the comments, because listen, I want to help you and serve you well. I gave a little bit of an introduction, and I know I tagged a lot of the products that I use for my skin, but I do want to welcome my friend. Y'all, she's a pharmacist. First of all, I love when pharmacists do things other than just pharmacy, because y'all, we are super talented. We have some serious skills. And so it really does my heart well when we can put our footprint in the earth and show people exactly how valuable we are. And I love the level of attention that we pay to everything we do. So I want to welcome, I'm not going to butcher your last name, but the founder, the founder of Lather Green, Miss Dr. Ashley. And so I just want to say welcome and thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Hi, guys. I am Dr. Ashley Alayuku, and I'm also a clinical pharmacist, and I'm also the CEO and one of the founders of Lather Green, which is a skincare brand, natural skincare brand. So thank you so much for having me. I am excited. I am ready, and yeah, let's get to it.
Okay, girlfriend. So I know some people have asked me before about my skincare routine. What am I doing for my skin? I know a lot of people have come into the store, and because we carry Lather Green in the store, I'm able to point them to this amazing product. But girlfriends, if you have questions about skincare, now is your time to ask those questions. And so I did have a few questions that some girlfriends had sent before about skincare. And then of course, girlfriends, if you have questions about hair care, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments as well, because listen, I'm here to help you make natural hair care easy. And so one of the questions that I often get about skincare, especially from people on this journey, if there were 3 things that I needed in my skincare regimen, what would those 3 things be, to kind of help me get to a place where I am creating a good foundation for healthy skin?
All right. So I would say the 3 things that you would need is a cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to help kind of remove any dirt, any things that's in your skin. You will need a moisturizer, something to keep it hydrated. And I would say a skin protectant, more like a sunscreen, or if you're not into sunscreen, you can probably put like a hat or sunglasses on, something just kind of protect the skin from direct sun. So cleanser, moisturizer, and a skin protectant. Let's say a skin protectant. Really good
Okay.
skin.
Okay. And so when I'm looking for a cleanser, because I know there are so many cleansers that are out there on the market, what should I be looking for in a quality skin cleanser? Especially if I might have sensitive skin. What kind of things should I be looking for in a quality skin?
So I would say, first and foremost, know your skin type. A lot of people are like, I don't know my skin type. So you have to know your skin type. There's so many different skin types. You have normal, dry, combo, where you might be a little bit of both, sensitive skin, and then you have those who have acne prone skin, mature skin, aged skin. So it's a lot. So know your skin. The best way to do this is you have to try it. You have to try products, right? And when you try it, I would say first with a gentle cleanser, you want to make sure that it doesn't have anything that's going to strip the skin, which is sulfates. Avoid the sulfates. Avoid anything that's going to have those parabens in it. Like you have to read the label or the back of it and look for these things and just get those out of there. And then apply the cleanser and dry your, like pat dry. I don't just touch my face, but pat your skin dry. And then from there, wait about an hour or two to see how your skin is. If it's dry all over, you typically we're gonna have dry skin. Don't put any moisturizer on it, don't put anything on it. This is kind of help you determine what is my skin type. If this T area here, if this area here tends to be a little bit oily afterwards, you may be prone to oily skin. If you have a little bit of dry maybe here, but oily here, you may be combo. And sensitive skin, you may feel irritable, itchy, or it may start to be a little bit red, or inflamed. So you may have sensitive skin. So with those, you want to be very minimalistic on what is in the product. You don't want a long list of things because you want to start off like it's gentle. So you want to kind of ease your way in. And then you want to make sure that you do, I call it a test pack. Just kind of test the little small areas and just kind of see how it is on you. So that's a really good way to kind of determine which cleanser is best for you.
All right. So to all of the curl friends that are joining, I want to say welcome to this edition of Q&A with Dr. K. I brought my friend and the founder of Lather Green on so we can talk all things skincare and hair care so that we can help you get to a place where you are more comfortable and confident on this natural journey. Now, I would like to say that she pointed out some things that I tell y'all about hair care as well. And that is, in order to be intentional about how you care for your hair or your skin, you have to know and understand both. So girlfriends, if you don't remember anything else, make sure you take this away, that we have to understand what it is that we are caring for in order for us to be intentional about its care and to get the absolute best results. Shout out to Flavor Hacks. Thank you for pulling up on me, and I'm still waiting to see what that hair looks like. So you said you was gonna show me. I'm waiting to see it. But he dropped that he has dry skin. So what kind of recommendations, Dr. Ashley, would you have for people that have dry skin?
All right. So with dry skin, think of it with hydration. So this is like one of my skin tips with hydration. Not only hydrating the skin from the outside, but you need to hydrate in the inside as well. Drink water. Plenty of water. Water is going to help flush away any toxins, anything of that sort. but it's going to also help keep us moisturized. Your skin is an organ. It is the largest organ in our body, right? So we want to make sure we are like feeding and intaking the things that's going to kind of help moisturize. So hydration through water and then topically. Dry skin tend to like products that are more thicker, not more like too oily or anything like, so more thicker products, so it lasts longer, it penetrates the skin longer, and it kind of helps and just stay on the skin. So I would just recommend more of a creams and butters, more so of something light like oils or what is called lotions, because the skin is drier and you want to make sure that in climate also it plays a part where you live. We're in Florida. I'm in Florida. I don't know where he is, but Florida, the humidity, it gets like, it dries the air out. So where you are, it's just gonna really depends on your skin sometimes. So yeah, definitely make sure that you drink water, and you may have to moisturize a little bit more frequently than others. So applying it day and night, right after the shower. Once you take a shower, your skin is still wet, still a little bit moist. Go ahead and apply moisturizer right afterwards. In the morning, when you wake up, go ahead and apply moisturizer then. So you want to lock it in all day long. So yeah.
So listen, girlfriends, I really hope y'all are paying attention and y'all are realizing the parallels between hair care and skincare. Now, she said something else that was super valuable as well, and that she said hydration comes from the inside out, that we have to make sure we are doing the right things when it comes to caring for our bodies so that we can get the best results in our skin and our hair. And that means for all of us, drinking that water. One of the things that I do when I first wake up, I have a glass of water or a bottle of water sitting by my bed, and before I do anything else besides pray, I'm gonna drink that water. So girlfriends, whether you want hydrated skin or hair, it all starts with how we take care of ourselves. And the number one ingredient that is going to help us get to where we want to be on this hydration journey, whether it is hair or skin, is water. Consume that water. Take care of your body, and I promise you, you will get the results that you desire when it comes to taking care of your hair and your skin. And then always remembering, especially for skin, if your skin is dry, find something that's rich and thick and that is going to do your skin well. And I don't know why she didn't toot her own horn, but she does have body butters and creams that you can use to help you get to a place where your skin is more moisturized, where it is retaining moisture for the long term, and where you're able to get, listen, first of all, well, my skin isn't dry, but I do love, love, love a body oil that she makes. I sell it here in the store. I put it on religiously every day. And y'all, you just definitely have to check it out because it is amazing. But girlfriends, if you are just joining, welcome to this skincare edition of Q&A with Dr. K, where we are learning that there are some serious parallels between hair care and skincare. And for either, what we first need to do if we want to be successful is to make sure that we understand both our skin and our hair. This is the only way we're going to be able to be intentional. When we are intentional, we're also able to make better decisions about the products that we're using. We're better able to make better decisions about the way that we are caring for our hair and our skin. And it just makes the whole process so much easier. You want to save yourself some time? You want to save yourself some money? You want to save yourself some frustration and headache? Start with being intentional. It makes a world of difference. Start with better understanding whatever it is you're trying to take care of, and I guarantee you, you will see better results. And then the next thing is water. If your skin is dry, if your hair is dry, if you just want to have a more hydrated life, y'all, water, 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 water. Hydration comes from water. And then for your skin, make sure you're pulling up and getting you an amazing body butter if dryness is one of your problems for your skin. But girlfriends, don't be shy. Drop your questions in the comments.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So he said he's gonna get the body oil, but is a moisturizer better than a lotion, or is it the same thing?
All right. So, so lotion would be considered like a type of moisturizer, right? So we have different types. We have our lotions, creams, butters. So lotion contains at least really a high amount of water. Very little ingredients, so you may be looking at about 80% of water, and then you have all the other ingredients. A butter contains more of, it has absolutely no water in it. So you have all your butters, and then you have oils mixed together, and the oils is at a smaller percent, so it just kind of ranges. It could be at about 20%, but 60 plus or 80 plus of butters, and then water, and then combined together, you got this butter like texture. Then you have your creams. Your cream is going to be kind of like in the middle. It's not as thick as a butter, and it's not as loose as water. I mean, as lotion, which is like a more water based. So you have a really good like percentage wise of water and butters, creating this creamy like texture. So I would say, which is better? I'm gonna go with butters. Butters are better. However, depending on what ingredient is in lotion, if it's more of a natural lotion that's not made with like a water-based lotion, but more of a like aloe-based lotion with aloe juice, depending on your skin, it could be a lot better, for you as well. So I would say butters are better. You get more ingredients. You get pretty much more for your buck. You get more. You get more nutrition. You need more vitamins and minerals all into it all, versus water and very, very little, So I would say look at it in what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to achieve when using it. But for dry skin, and usually dry skin kind of goes with a lot of itchy and everything, you want to make sure that you're putting the right minerals in and vitamins in. So lock it in with all the good ingredients. So grab your butter, and with oils is kind of like a type of moisturizer as well, but it's different. So it all depends on your preference. Some people they try to stay away from oils, but there's so many different types of oils. You got nut oil, so almond oil, avocado oil, you have fruit oil, so you have grapeseed oil. These oils have different type of properties to treat different things. Then you have oils. Well, all oils fall into two categories: comedogenic, non-comedogenic. So products that clog your pores versus ones that do not clog your pores. So as we formulate our ingredients, so we choose oils that are non-comedogenic purposely, so those do not clog your pores. So your skin is porous, it's full of pores, so we don't want any breakouts, so we don't want any blockage. So if you apply the oil that Dr. K is talking about on your face, you're safe, because those oils are all non-comedogenic. And what it does, it's not going to clog your pores, but still give you that moisturizing feel without that heavy, it's summertime. Well, it feels like summer here. We're in the
Florida.
80s, guys.
It's hot here.
So let me just tell you, I'm in Florida. But it's hot, so I don't want to have on a heavy butter. So right now, this morning, I put oil on. I put the oil on, and it's lightweight. Mm-hmm. And what it does, it still help moisturize me, and it's locked in. And the oils also have rates of absorption. Some absorb fast, some absorb slow. So knowing all this, you're like, okay, so where do I stand? All depends on what you're trying to achieve and time of year. So I think your skincare will moderate based on the season. So yeah, summertime, get you a light oil that's going to absorb a little bit, more faster. Wintertime, go towards your butters. So you still have the nutrition that is there, but it's going to last longer and it's thicker. So yeah.
Listen, I just want to give a quick shout out to Dr. Keisha, y'all. When I tell you she will get your mind right, she will get your mind right. I had a coaching session with her, and it was nothing short of amazing. So I do want to say shout out to her. And then also shout out to Dr. Wale. That would be the second half of Dr. Ashley and Lather Green. Y'all, an amazing couple, and he's also a photographer. Came in here and took some pictures. Had no makeup on, y'all, but they look amazing. So I'm gonna make sure I post that picture because it was really, really nice. But shout out to both of them for pulling up on us, and to all the curl friends who have joined us. Welcome to this special skincare edition of Q&A with Dr. K, where we are here to help you save time, build confidence, and make your hair care and skincare routines so much easier. So, girlfriends, if you have questions about skincare, we've been talking all things skincare and how to get that amazing glow, how to find out which products might be right for you, how to create a skincare regimen, and what kind of products you actually need so that you can have healthy, hydrated skin that glows. And I would like to say this, my favorite word, y'all, well, I have another word that's my favorite word too, but non-comedogenic is my favorite word. And sometimes I'm so disappointed when you go into a store and I look for it on the items in the store and it doesn't say it. And for me, I have like combination skin. And so I'm always looking for it though, because I do not want something that I put on my face or my skin that will cause it to break out, because then the pores get clogged and then I'm looking kind of crazy or whatever. And so I love when I see that word on a product, because that means I can put it on my face and I do not have to worry. And so kudos to you, Dr. Ashley and Lather Green, because you are creating products that are safe for our skin, that we can enjoy, that we can put on our face and our body, and that we don't have to worry about it. And so I really love that about these products. I was telling a customer in the store about them as well. I can't tell you how many people come in the store and be like, I want my skin to look like yours. And so I thought I would pay it forward and bring the person that is responsible for my skin onto my live so we could talk about all things healthy hair and skin. And listen, y'all, there are some significant parallels between hair care and skincare. And those are, one, we got to be intentional. We need to better understand our hair and our skin if we're going to get the results that we desire. And then water. And do your research so that you can know what kind of products you're putting on your body, in your body, so that you can get the absolute best results. And I don't know if y'all caught this, but another thing that matters, your environment. Your environment matters when it comes to hair care and skincare, girlfriends. And for some of us that have been struggling with either or both, sometimes we have to think about the internal and the external things that affect the way our hair and our skin show up. So we really need to be more conscious about what we're doing, how we're doing it, in order to get the absolute best results that we want for our hair and our skin. And then, of course, then it comes down to being consistent. Once you find out what works, once you found out what's going to give you the results that you desire, then it's all about remaining consistent and continuing to do those things so that you can continue to reap the benefits of that intentional skincare or hair care. Okay, Dr. Ashley, so you told us that we needed to have a cleanser, a moisturizer, and a skin protectant. You told us that we needed to be consuming a lot of water. You helped us figure out when it comes to lotions and oils and butters, which one is going to be the best for us. What is your favorite product from your skincare line? If I could only get one thing, what should I get?
If you get one thing, I would say, really good question, because they're all so great. If you was to get one thing, I would say get a body butter. I would say get a body butter. And the reason why I say get a body butter is because people, I mean, you can always cleanse your skin with, just water or without an actual cleanser. It's like, well, why can't I just use that? So with any other products, I would say the body butter is something that holds a lot of goodness in a small container. So and it doesn't only, like, you could use it, it's all over. You can use it depending on which one you choose to go with. We have a pure, which is fragrant in children. You can use it in adults. You can use it on the go. And I think that one it has, like I said, it has a lot of bang for your buck, and it got a lot of good ingredients, a lot of nutrients in it. So yeah, I would say the butter. Yep.
Okay.
Go
So I
with the
know you have the Pure line. My question is for people with sensitive skin, is the turmeric skin cleanser, is that safe for people that have sensitive skin?
patches. I would say do a patch. Yes, yes, but still do a patch test. Always do a patch test, and that's just to see, like I said, everyone's skin is different. Most skincare companies not about to tell you what I'm about to tell you guys. All right, so write this down. Write this down. Skin is not a one size fit all. What works for me may not work for you, and it all depends on like some of the factors that we talked about previously. Your lifestyle, your what you eat, your intake, your location, your skin type, where you are in your skin journey. If you are a teenager, you may be dealing with hormonal, acne, or if you're older, now you're different with a different type of hormonal imbalance. So it just, it really just depends on the person. So with that being said, I would say definitely they should try, like do a small patch, try it out, see how it is on the skin, and see if it works for them. Now I do have tips since we're on that topic. I do
Okay.
want to throw some tips out.
Give us, we
You
love
guys, with your
tips.
skin, write this down. First thing first, she talks about consistency. You have to be consistent to see a results of anything. So be every day, like dedicated to it. Like I want clear skin. This is what I'm gonna have to do, because I know Crystal said she used this, but what's the trick? Consistency is like number one. So come up with a consistent skincare routine. So your gentle cleanse, your moisturizer, and your protectant. This is gonna kind of help you like stay consistent. Morning or night, both. I would recommend starting off with both. But first thing definitely do it at night. You had a whole long day. So you've been outside, pollen probably hit you. If you work outside, you got all kind of dirt and debris and everything. If you're always outside, these things get in our skin, get in our pores too. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. Next, staying hydrated. We talked about drinking water. Increase the amount of water. That's going to flush out these toxins and then just overall help with our skincare appearance. Next, eating a healthy balance, like diet, balance it out, fruits and vegetables. Try to avoid those things that have processed foods and sugars. These create inflammation in the body. Inflammation in the body creates breakouts. So we don't want that. So we want to decrease those and then increase our fruits and our vegetables. Next, the next two I would say, sleep and stress. Let's balance those. Okay, they go hand in hand. Getting enough sleep. If you lack sleep, that can increase the stress. Too much stress can lead to an imbalance of hormones, which then lead to like acne and breakouts. So you want to make sure that you're sleeping. And the reason why I say one size don't fit all, 6 hours may work for me, but 8 hours may work for Crystal or Dr. K. So with that being said, get enough sleep for your body. You know what's good for you. Some people say I work out 4 hours. That is, hey, that's good, but make sure you are getting enough rest so you can decrease that stress. Okay, so stress is why does it lead to like hormonal, like just kind of throws your hormone off? It does. So take a minute, relax, meditate, some yoga, breathe, all those factors. But it takes a part in your skin, like overall appearance, because it starts to come out in your, your pores, and start breaking out. So people are like, oh, I've been having this stress hormone when it's like that time of the month or whatever, I start to break out or whatever. So sometimes we get these stressors. So this is gonna help out. Next, try to work out, like exercise. If you walking, get your heart rate up, kind of help increase blood flow, and this is gonna help with our skin appearance overall. And then the sun protectant. So we always heard that too much or anything could be bad. Sun is good. We need the vitamin D, right? We need sunlight, but too much could be damaging to the skin. And then we want to make sure that we protecting it. So if you know that you're gonna be at Disney all day long, wear a hat. We gotta protect our skin. Another another thing, try not to touch your skin. Like just don't touch your face like too much. Like our hands, we have oils and stuff on our hands, and every day, throughout the day, we're constantly touching things. We're touching our phones. When we go to the gas station, we're touching the pumps. If we go into a buffet restaurant, we touching things. So these things have bacteria on it, and if you take that, touch that, you touch your face, you're introducing these in our pores. Some people have small pores, some people have big pores. Skin type, it just all depends on the person. So we don't want to introduce a whole lot of that in our skin. So, and these things are going to cause us to start getting breakouts or forming other type of skin problems. We don't want that to happen. So yeah, try not to touch your face. Don't pop your bumps either. Don't do it. Like they seem irritable, but don't do it. Gonna leave black dark marks. Next, we talked about non-comedogenic people who wear makeup. Choose makeup that don't clog your pores. A lot of them have very fine mica in it, and these get inside our bloodstreams. So we don't want that to happen. So look for those, that keyword, non-comedogenic, and make sure that we're not clogging our pores. And seek a dermatologist too. I know we're gonna talk about pharmacists and skincare in a second, but talk to a skin specialist. And some people, like, depending on what they tried in the past, or if it's just something I just cannot get rid of, definitely seek extra help to see, okay, what is it that I'm missing, or what just could be the cause of what's going on in my skin. Now, let's turn for a little bit. What does skincare and pharmacy have to do with each other?
Absolutely everything.
I got this question. So I'm like, okay, you may know this, Dr. K, but a lot of people don't. Before pharmacists learn anything about the drug, any drug, ingredients, supplement, anything, we have to learn about the body. We have to learn about the components of the body. We have to learn how the body works, anatomy and physiology. That's a given. We have to learn about everything, muscular system, respiratory, you name it, we have to know it. Yes. Then we learn about the drug. We learn about what this drug is for, how it's used, and etc. Then we put the two together. We learn about how the drug affects the body. How does the drug helps in the body? We learn about too much and the cause and effect of it in the body. So pharmacists and skincare, they go together well, because we have a total overall understanding on all the ingredients, and we can do a deep dive and know the chemical components of this, and how it binds to receptors. We know, we put it together in a body and how it's fake. So being that the skin is an organ, it is the largest organ in the body, and it fills with lots of pores. So whatever you put in, it's going to get absorbed. So studies show that 60 to 70% of the things that goes on our skin get absorbed into our bloodstream. This enters the body, right? So the ingredients and products is kind of like a, you kind of can look at it as like a drug, but because it tends to have an effect. So what it does, when it enters our body, is in our bloodstream. So you want to make sure that you're putting the right things inside, from the outside. So that's why pharmacists is so great in knowing the importance of what goes on in the skin, because we have the overall total view or perspective in what is good for you. So we took ours from a natural approach, and we want to make sure that we're putting all the good things from earth into the skin, onto the body. So now when you incorporate your intake, your outtake, it comes off overall, and you're gonna have this overall glowing skin. So yeah.
And you know what? This is so rich. And this is also why I love pharmacist endorsed, pharmacist created, pharmacist backed products, because the level of intentionality that a pharmacist, like, this is our whole training. Actually, we are trained to look at everything, to inspect everything, to understand everything. And this is why I love pharmacist backed products, pharmacist created products. This is why we have so much value in areas other than just medicine. This is the approach that I apply to hair care, y'all. This is why I have the products that I have in the store. This is why I wanted to bring her on here, because all of these things are important. And the same way we are checking those prescriptions to make sure that the doctor is not going left the way he's writing for you, to make sure that, like, if y'all really understood the level of intentionality and review that we did as pharmacists when it came to your medications, when it came to products, when it came to everything we put our hand on, y'all, listen, it is just amazing. But this is why we choose the products we choose. This is why I put the products I have in the store. This is why she uses the ingredients she uses in the products that she creates, because we took the time to learn the things about your body. We took the time to learn the things about ingredients. We took the time to learn the things about how to properly care for yourself. And you know what? Bonus, we can take a super complex idea or thought, and we can break it down into a way that is easy for anybody to digest and understand. And so this is why I love pharmacist created products. Also why I'm looking for more pharmacist created products, because I know the level of intentionality that we put into creating things. I know the level of care that we put into making sure that you not only get an amazing product, but something that is going to be safe and good for you. And listen, girlfriends, the gems that she just dropped, the list that she just ran through is so rich. If you had the opportunity to take notes, I hope that you did, because the level of value and everything she said didn't only apply to skincare, but it also applied to hair care. So the level of value and richness that she was giving us right now is amazing. I do want to say welcome to all of the girlfriends that just joined me. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining me for this skincare edition of Q&A with Dr. K. Now, y'all been a little bit quiet today. I know she's been free flowing with the information, but we've only had a few questions. So thank you for those that ask questions. But if you have questions about hair care, I'm here, or skincare, Dr. Ashley is here, and we would be more than happy to answer those questions for you. Now, I have been doing Q&A with Dr. Crystal for a little while, and so in that time, people have been asking me offline about, like, my skin, and so I thought it would be a great idea to bring Dr. Ashley on, because she is the genius behind the products that I use to get this skin that I currently have right now. And when she talked about stress and skincare, trust me, as a small business owner, I completely understand stress. I am trying to do better about putting some more rest in my schedule. I have been on this journey to eat better, to live better, like take a holistic approach to actually taking care of myself, because I know from experience that it just shows up in every aspect of your life, and that you can. So I'm on this mission to embrace the beauty of abundant living. And part of that is taking better care of my body, taking better care of my mind, taking better care of my spirit. And when I do those things, it radiates through every other aspect of your life. And I think it is amazing that if we make just small changes and then are consistent with those things, like the level of improvement that we can have, mind, body, spirit, is amazing. And so I am so excited that she joined me today, because there's more to life than hair care, but we can enjoy all of it and get the best results if we take an intentional approach to it. And so one of my favorite things from I have a couple of favorite things. So, but I love her turmeric skincare line. This is what I use on my face. And I use the turmeric mask. I use the turmeric facial cleanser. And so I want to know, from a skincare perspective, what is the benefit of having turmeric in these products? Because I love them and I'm getting like amazing results and a lot of compliments, but I want to know from you, what are the benefits of having turmeric in these products?
All right. So the benefits of having turmeric in products is for its properties, it has anti-inflammatory properties and antioxidant properties. So turmeric has this yellow pigment color, and that is curcumin. So what that does it actually helps with fighting acne. It has an antibacterial component, so it kind of helps fight acne. With the anti-inflammatory, it helps with the redness, the swelling, and any type of inflammation that's on the skin. So it's kind of going to help subside that. It also helps with, it has the ability to decrease the amount of melanin production in the skin. So it helps even the skin tone. So if you use it consistently, it's going to start to like seem like all your maybe dark spots or whatever, it's gonna fade away because it's evening your skin tone on that aspect. So yeah, so turmeric is really, really good. It's been used for a very long time, but their properties, like over time, it like helps out. So as you're treating like stuff like inflammation, it's tends to help with other skincare condition like eczema, psoriasis, all because of its properties. So we select ingredients that its properties is going to help with the needs for a purpose. So that's our whole thing, is skincare with a purpose. So yeah, so that's why turmeric, we want to make sure we had a whole line that kind of contained turmeric for that main reason.
Well, thank you, because I absolutely loved it. And I know you mentioned eczema and psoriasis. And what products? So, do you have a skincare? Because I know you have the facial wash, the face line that has the turmeric in it. Do you have a body line that has the turmeric in it as well? In my adulthood, I am discovering that I might have a little bit of eczema, and sometimes my skin has become a little bit more sensitive. Now I'm loving the body oil. I am using that. Do you have a turmeric, a skincare product, a body care product that may have turmeric in it?
So we currently do not. However, we do offer custom made products, and it's especially for you. So whatever you may desire, say, hey, pretty much we would, do a consultation. As a pharmacist, I'll ask you a series of questions, and based on how you respond, I'm going to recommend what's best for you, and create it, formulate it for you. So so what we would do, because we actually did this before for someone, she had back acne, and she couldn't figure out what was causing it, and she wanted a scrub that was turmeric based and kind of help with the back acne. So I'm like, okay, we could do it. We did a series of questions, and sure enough, she loved it. It worked out for her. So yeah. So currently, no, we do not, but it can all, be formulated and made. What I would say though, if it's not turmeric based, we do have a line that can help with eczema and psoriasis. So our fragrance-free line is pure. So with pure, we have the soap, and we have the butter, and we have the oil. So with this one, we want to make sure the soap that you're using isn't nothing too harsh for the skin, but also include everything that is needed to not make you so irritable or itchy or too dry. So a lot of the skin condition with eczema, psoriasis, they complain of the dryness. So we make sure that we're adding the extra vitamin D inside to make sure that it's coating the skin and lasting longer while we're in the shower. So once we're out, now we can go ahead and replenish those back in, the necessary minerals, and to lock in the moisture back afterwards. So that's where the butters and the oils will come in to apply. So yeah, what's it called? That line, we just kind of make sure that is no fragrance in it. Like we don't add any coloring to it at all. So what it is pure, is exactly, really safe. Like it was like the perfect name. But as we rebranding, we're gonna name it we're gonna transition to fragrance free. People knows what fragrance free means. It automatically stands out for sensitive skin. So yeah.
And that is awesome. I don't know if y'all caught this because she kind of said it really quick, but she said that they can make products specifically for you. And as a pharmacist, she will ask you a series of questions. Listen, skincare does not get any better than that when you can sit down with a professional, a licensed healthcare professional, tell them what your concerns and your needs are, and they will create a product just for you. Listen, I don't know if y'all knew I knew this because I am a pharmacist, but y'all, the level of skill and ability we have to curate something to meet your specific needs is amazing. And y'all, we actually went to school to learn how to make things. I remember, now I think I did graduate before her, but I remember being in lab making the powder that goes inside the pill, rolling that capsule together. We were making emulsions, like we were mixing things, like the level of arm strength you needed to have to create it. Like we learned how to do all of these things. We learned how to compound medications. Like we were in a lab working with different mixtures, creating different things so that we could have this skill to be able to do what she is actually doing for you. So like we learned a lot in pharmacy school. It is a whole lot, which is why we come out with doctorates. But we learned a lot, and I think it is amazing that she is able to take the skill that we have learned and use it in a way that she is still providing value to you so that you can get to a place where you are more comfortable and confident with your skincare. So definitely check that out. I think I'm going to be looking at some customized skincare tools that I already love what she already has. I have some of it in the store. You can definitely pull up on us and check it out. But like, this is really dope. And I don't know how many people know about this custom product option where she can actually curate some things for you. So y'all definitely check her out at Lather Green, because listen, this is amazing. My mind is blown. Now, we talked about that a little bit last night, but she didn't say the whole thing about, as a pharmacist, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. So you're getting a full consult with her, and she's going to make you some products that will meet your body's specific needs so that you can get the absolute best results. Well, curl friends, this has been an amazing session of Q&A with Dr. Crystal. I see some people are saying that they love your products. I love her products as well. I love the level of intentionality that she has put into it to create something specifically for you. And so kudos to you, Dr. Ashley and Lather Green. Kudos to you, her second half, Dr. Wale. Like, it has definitely been a pleasure to be on this Q&A with Dr. Crystal for you. Listen, last call for questions, skincare or hair care. If you have questions, drop them in the chat, because listen, how often are you going to get the opportunity now to sit down and ask questions, and we're going to answer them for you free of charge, honey. Listen. Listen, bring your questions. Now, don't bring us no medication questions, because, you know, there's some other requirements for that. But like, if you have questions, hair care or skincare, go ahead and drop them in the chat, because we want to serve you well. We want to answer these questions. Now, don't y'all go to the drugstore and be standing there looking confused or trying to ask the pharmacist while they're busy behind the counter to answer your questions, when we were sitting right here, willing and able to give you the tea on how to have amazing hair and amazing skin. Listen, and so one thing I've learned through this process, as I'm going through this process of being certified as a coach, is win-win. When something comes in, something has to go out, and that is how we win. And so Dr. Ashley has been super intentional with creating this product. And what I've been saying all week is, when intentionality comes in, confusion and complexity move out. And it can't get no better than what we see right here. We were here to help show you exactly what you can do to get amazing hair and amazing skin when that intentionality comes in, with understanding the hair, with being consistent, with choosing products that are right for you, better understanding what your body needs. Then the confusion and the complexity has to go out. And so we were here today to help remove some of that confusion and complexity by giving you some actionable steps. Now, I don't know if y'all was paying attention, and I don't know if you were able to get it all, but she really gave you some things that you can do right now to turn your entire skincare, and I'm going to say hair care, to turn it all around. And so I challenge you today to just really be intentional about deciding what is your win-win, right? What what win are you going to have when you invite some positives into your life, right? What win are you going to have when you invite some intentionality into your life? What are you going to drive out by making an intentional decision today to do what it takes to be more intentional about how you care for your hair and how you care for your skin? Listen, girlfriends, it has been an amazing time. Dr. Ashley, do you have any closing remarks?
Not at the moment.
No, you're good.
I'm thinking. Consistency, just overcap. Stay consistent. Whatever products you choose, make sure you know what's in your products. If you can't read it, 9 times out of 10, you don't know what it is. So know what's in your product. So turn it around, read the ingredients, know what's in your product, know what you're trying to achieve, and find that product that addresses your needs. And then staying consistent. Remember hydration, water, and your intake. And then everything else, like where you live, we can't kind of control. But, we can kind of help out with some of those oils, or any other products that you may want to look into. But definitely, those are like some quick overcaps.
And then how can they, if they're like, dang, I need to get my hands on some lather green, how can they find you?
Well, we are in Culture Beauty in the West Oaks Mall. So I want to pick them up right now in the store. You don't have to wait on shipping, UPS, USPS. Just go directly there. She has them there. She has some of our top sellers there, which is amazing. And we also are available online. And we do have select products on Walmart and on Amazon. But yeah, definitely check those out.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Ashley, for your time and for joining us today for this special skincare edition of Q&A with Dr. Crystal. Listen, girlfriends, if you are watching, I have something amazing that is coming up for you real soon. So if you are not on my email list, you might want to make sure you hop on there now, because I'm going to be rolling out an amazing opportunity for some of my girlfriends to really go deep with me on their hair care journeys, so they can get the results that they desire. So y'all stay tuned. I'm super excited. And when she said about ingredients, y'all, I am currently doing an ingredient list, doing a lot of research. I got somebody working with me. We are diving into the ingredients that we find most commonly in our hair care products. So y'all stay tuned for that too, because it's going to be coming out real soon. If you've had questions about ingredients, if you have questions about how to properly care for your hair, listen, I've already created an amazing resource for that called It Can All Be So Simple. So check it out. It's available now at boldsculture.com. And y'all stay tuned, because this ingredient list and this program that I have coming up for y'all is going to be super, super, super amazing. Y'all, thank you so much for joining us for this edition of Q&A with Dr. K, where we tried to create an environment where you can make both hair care and skin care and caring for yourself a whole lot easier. I appreciate you for joining us. And until next week, girlfriends, go boldly. And we'll be back next Saturday to answer your questions about hair care. Y'all have a good one.